What went wrong? In 2005, the ASR was introduced in the United States after Johnson & Johnson and DePuy got special permission from the FDA to skip clinical trials and begin selling the devices right away. Many orthopedic doctors believe that the companies knew their device was flawed from the start. In 2008, a report to the Medicines and Healthcare Products Regulatory Agency, the British equivalent of the FDA, found evidence of genetic damage in patients with certain metal hip implants, such as the ASR system. Also in 2008, the FDA received approximately 400 individual complaints from patients who received ASR hip replacements. In 2008, 13% of ASR hip replacement patients required a revision to replace the devices. In 2009, DePuy voluntarily withdrew the ASR system from the Australian market. In 2010, Johnson & Johnson and DePuy announced that they would phase out sales of the ASR hip replacement system by the end of the year, and sent letters to doctors warning of the device's high early failure rate. March 10, 2010, the New York Times reported that DePuy had sent letters warning that data from the Australian Medical Device Registry had shown a higher than expected failure rate of the ASR system within just a few years of surgery, and especially in smaller patients and those with weak bones. Some people considered this a silent recall. In May 2010, the London Times reported, doctors are warning that metal debris originating from the defective implants can cause non-cancerous tumors, severe swelling, and sinew damage. In June 2010, a Florida woman filed the first lawsuit against DePuy for harm caused by the ASR system. The federal suit claimed that the woman received a DePuy ASR acetabular cup in March 2008 and began experiencing extreme weakness in her hip and quadriceps following surgery. Less than 1 year later, she required a second surgery, during which doctors found that the device had catastrophically failed. In July 2010, the FDA notified the public that DePuy was recalling its ASR hip implant cups. In August 2010, Johnson & Johnson and DePuy issued a worldwide recall of both the ASR hip resurfacing system and the ASR XL acetabular system. Who has a case? If you received an ASR device manufactured by Johnson & Johnson DePuy, you might have a case against the manufacturers. Rottenstein Law Group. Click below for information.